Good morning, Casey. It's Monday. It's my last entry here. I am back upstate New York again, but I was in Brooklyn for a few days. And when I came back, this is what happened to upstate New York. There's about 6 inches of snow on the ground right now, all since last night. Yeah, it's April, right? It was 70 degrees a week ago. Now it's 25 and there's snow on the ground. Anyway, I am drinking a Sam Adams double Bock. I'll read the neck for you. It says, intense and warming. This indulgent lager is brewed with over half a pound of malt in each bottle. That's almost enough for a loaf of bread. The bold malts create a deep mahogany color, rich caramel sweetness, and smooth flavor with notes of toffee and caramelized sugar. That's pretty accurate. I mean, it tastes kind of like pumpernickel bready, molasses, brown sugar type of flavors. It's good. It's a little sweeter than I expected. But I would drink this again. It's pretty good. It came in like I think my dad got like a 12 pack of these funky Sam Adams brews, and this was one of them. So, and they all have this kind of like stylized comic book art on them. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, so I went down to Brooklyn to see. We have mutual friends down there. Casey and I do. So I stayed with them for a few days. Ate a lot of great food. Had some Mexican. Went out for some barbecue, pizza, of course. Had a decent amount of beer. What was interesting about down there, I guess, is our friend is kind of living on the down by Prospect Park, and he's on the southeast edge of it, and it's sort of a non-gentrified area. Like it's like old Brooklyn. It's very Caribbean and a lot of folks from the West Indies and stuff. And but it's right on the edge of where the quote unquote the hipsters are. So if you walk a few blocks, it goes from like uh, Mexican places and jerk chicken places, and then you end up in like hipster coffee shops and stuff like that. Like they just start to appear. It's like it'll be like one every few blocks, and then one every block, and then that's all there is. So it's kind of interesting to see a neighborhood in transition like that. Um, and like right in the middle is where I thought it was working the best. Where you had the old Caribbean shops that had been there for like ages, and were run by the folks that had lived there for a while now. But then you also had like the bagel shops coming in from the other part of town, and the coffee shops and the bars with fancy beers and all this other stuff. Um, like I don't know what to say. Like I know like gentrification is like a controversial subject, and obviously I'm not going to tackle it in the next 30 seconds. But I will say that on both sides of the line, everyone was really nice. That was, I think, what I came away with. The food was good on both sides. Everyone was really nice on both sides. I think mixing them together would be ideal. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to mix. I think the gentrification is going to wash over that neighborhood eventually too, which is a shame. But it was interesting to just catch a neighborhood just as it kind of turns over like that. Anyway, that's my thought for today. I am flying out tomorrow. I will be back in Tokyo Wednesday afternoon, and soon we'll drink. I'm bringing back a couple of beers. Hopefully, they make it through customs, and we can enjoy this together. My man, have a good week, and I will see you on Wednesday.